What if we What's up, guys? What's up? So, happy Wednesday, everybody. Did you guys like the purple guitar? The purple West Creek high voltage. Did you guys see the video 2 days ago on Monday? The full review? Hopefully you did. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think that video turned out pretty cool. So hi to everybody that's in there. We got Brian's Gate, Mitch, Six String Stanger, the Shredley, Tom, Robert, RD275, Retro, Dwight, Seabass. Seabass, I heard you're forming a band with Metal Dude called Metal Bass or Metal Bass or something like that. CD Nelson, Jimmy, T. Jose, John, Marlon. What's up, Marlon? Art. Hey, Art. Bobby. Hello to everybody. This is my first live stream of the year because if you were here last Wednesday, that was Metal Dude. Metal Dude did that one on January 1st. He's like, told me, he's like, I got to do the first live stream of the year. It's kind of like a tradition now. That's what he told me. So I was like, okay. And I was out of town anyway. So I was like, yeah, go for it, man. So if you guys tuned in, I hope you had a good time with Metal Dude last time. Hello to Rod and Ubi and Dennis and Doroteo. And I know Sienna's in there somewhere too. Terrence and Mike. Oh, cool. Mike says he's getting one on Temu for 120 bucks. Well, 180, but you had a $60 credit. So that's cool. That's a good price. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? Fisticuff is like, hey, what about Sunday? You did a live stream on Sunday. I forgot. Let me correct my what I said. This is my first Wednesday live stream of the year. Look at Jamie Lynn Morris. Jamie Lynn Morris is just jumping ahead to something that I didn't even get to talk about yet. Jamie Morris is now on. Jamie Morris has become the very first member of the Bald Shredder channel. She has joined Shredder Level 2. Thank you, Jamie. I didn't even get a chance to introduce it or talk about it yet. I will in just a minute. Yeah, I opened up memberships, guys. And right now, Jamie's the only member. But very cool. Thank you, Jamie. Let's see. Jimmy says that Metal Dude shredded all over the place the other night. Messed with my guitars. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. That guy just can't be trusted. But, you know, once a year. Once a year I let him have a little bit of fun. And did you guys see in the video on Monday? He tried to snag this high voltage from the UPS driver. Did you see that? Yeah, luckily I was there and I caught him. He's always trying stuff like that. Ah, boy. Get her a members only jacket. If I had one, I'd send it to her. And if I had like little membership cards, I'd send her one of those too, but I don't. But yeah, Jamie rocking the membership. Hey, Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. Oh, yes, thank you. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. He says, my shred crushed Metal Dude's soul. No wonder he's been down in the dumps this week. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what can you do? Alrighty, guys. So since Jamie jumped the gun, I might as well talk about the memberships now. I got plenty of other stuff to talk about. So yes, I have opened up memberships now, guys, and there are 3 levels that you can join if you want to be a member. There's 3 levels. There's Shredder Level 1. There's Shredder Level 2, which Jamie has joined. And then there is Super Shredder Level 3. That's the top level. And there's different perks with each level. And we're going to go over that right now. So hopefully you guys are paying attention right now because I made a short little video and I'm going to try to narrate it at the same time. Okay. You guys ready? Oh, by the way, before I do that, CD Nelson says, love your shirt, by the way. I just want to make sure you guys see the whole thing because it just says world's best. And you're like, world's best what? It actually, down at the bottom, it says world's best dad, referring to Clark Griswold, you know, from the Vacation movie. Yeah. All he wanted to do was give his family a good, fun vacation at Wally World. Right? Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to talk about the memberships. Here we go. Here we go, dudes. Here we go. All right. So first of all, where do we find the memberships? How do you join? Here we go. Bald Shredder membership. So if you go to any one of my videos, guys, right down, you see where it says subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, it's going to say subscribe plus. You click on that. There it is. Shredder level 1. What do you get? You get a loyalty badge next to your name, 3 different custom emojis, and member shout outs. That's $2.99 a month, guys. Shredder level 2. You get all that stuff, plus early access to new videos. Usually it's going to be the day before, maybe the evening before. Like, you can see it on a Sunday. Priority reply to comments. Oh, I made the video too fast. And can I go back to that? How can I go back to that? I don't know how to go back to that. I'm going to have to restart the video, guys, because I was talking too much. I can't figure out how to. Let's do it again. Here we go. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Doing it again. Okay, so you click on where it says subscribe plus. I think what I'll do this time is I'll pause it. And Shredder level 1, $2.99, loyalty badges, emojis, member shoutouts. Shredder level 2, you get all that stuff, plus early access to the videos, priority reply to the comments, and yes, there will be members only videos. In fact, the first members only video is already up. Super Shredder level 3, you get all that stuff, plus I will be doing members only live streams. And you will only be able to see those live streams if you are in Super Shredder level 3. Woohoo! All right, so that's the membership info, guys. If anybody wants to participate in that, that would be totally awesome. I would be very grateful. Any support that you guys can offer. If not, that's cool too. So, no pressure. I'm still going to look at your comments and answer your questions as much as I can. But those were the different perks. And I don't know how often I'll be doing like the members only live stream. Maybe once a week, maybe, you know, it just depends. I'm just going to have to see how my schedule goes. And probably the first members only live stream will be this coming Sunday. Unless there's nobody in Super Shredder level 3, then there won't be one. So we'll see. As far as the members only videos, guys, I'll be uploading different stuff. I might just record some like quick little short videos about like stuff I'm working on. Like, hey, check out this guitar that's going to be in an upcoming video, or just kind of sharing some different things with you. They might be short videos. They might be longer videos. I don't know. Eric Grant's Artistry. Super Shredder level 3. Eric, thank you, my man. Thank you. So we got a level 3. Yes. So I guess I got to do that live stream on Sunday. Eric, 4 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday. I don't know if they'll be an hour long. It probably won't be an hour long. Especially if it's only you and me, Eric. You know, how much would we have to talk about if it's only the two of us? So we'll see. Might be a 5-minute live stream. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, members videos is what I was talking about. So the members only videos, those are for level 2 and level 3. The first video is already up, and it is a backing track. So a lot of these members only videos that I'm going to be uploading, they are my jams, my songs that you guys see in my videos all the time when I come up with a new song. The same songs that are on my albums, Dawn of the Shredder, right? My last 2 albums. Where's that? This one right here. all those songs at some point, guys, all of those songs are going to end up in the members only section as backing tracks. I'm going to take off all the solos and melodies. So it will be the drums, the rhythm guitar, and the bass. And then you guys can jam along to it. So they're backing tracks for you guys to jam along to. Now, to give you an idea of what the heck I'm talking about, I'm going to show you the original video for the backing track that is on there now. Now, in this video that you're about to see, I'm playing all the leads and solos. But in the members only video, I took off all the leads and solos, and it's just the backing track. So you can play along to it and do your own like solos and stuff. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Here's the clip. This is one of my custom builds I did a while back. In fact, this track has never found its way onto any of my albums, not yet. So this is one that I never put on an album. Here we go. All right, guys, so that's the track. And like I said, it's that entire track that you heard, just minus all the solos and leads. And it is in the key of A minor, standard tuning. And that's available now for anybody that is membership level 2 or 3. So hopefully some of you guys check that out. All right, guys. So have you seen on the news what is going on in Southern California currently over the past couple of days? You'd probably have to have been living under a rock or maybe not looking at any kind of news or TV at all to not know, because it's all over the news. And I'm talking about the fires that are happening in Southern California. I think there's like at least 3 different ones, and it's really bad because of the extremely high winds that we've been experiencing the last day or so. Oh, Jamie says she sold 2 of my CDs. Okay, very cool. Well, I hope you made a profit. Anyway, yeah, so first thing, guys, I want to just let you guys know that I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly safe. I'm nowhere near those fire areas. I think it's quite common for people who don't live in Southern California, and you see something on the news and it's like, you see this footage of this giant fire and they're showing you maps and stuff, and people get this image that like all of Southern California is burning down, and that's just not the case. I'm at least 50 miles probably from any one of those fires, and I'm so far away that I can't even see any smoke. I can't smell any smoke. There's no danger to me. It's crazy windy. It's probably the worst and strongest wind that I've ever experienced here, that I ever remember experiencing, ever. I mean, it's out of control windy today and yesterday. But yeah, no danger for me here, luckily. I even have family members, my brother and my sister, both of them called me separately and wanted to know like if I was in danger or anything. And I'm like, they've been to my house. They know where I live. They should know. But anyway, yeah, just people think like, wow, you're really close. But no, really not that close. But it is a really sad situation. So while I'm safe, a lot of people are losing their houses. It's awful. And as Jamie said, heartbreaking. There's the celebrities that are losing their houses, and they're the ones you're probably getting featured in the news more because of the fact that they're already famous. But it's not just celebrities, it's regular people. People having to evacuate and just losing their house and losing everything. It's just like, wow, what a bummer. Thanks, Ubi. Thanks for checking in. And so yeah, it's bad. It's bad, and it doesn't help that this has been one of the driest winters. It literally hasn't rained here this winter season. We have not had one rainy day, and we're already like in the middle of January. That's pretty crazy. And last year was the wettest winter that we had in recorded history. So it was really weird going from last winter to this winter. Last year, it just seemed like it rained nonstop. The most water we had in recorded history. And then this year, it's one of the driest in recorded history. Not a single rainy day yet. So that, like the super dry conditions and then the super strong winds, that's very bad fire conditions, right? So something sparks a little flame in some shrubs or some bushes, and then we've got these huge gusts of wind up to 100 miles an hour in some places sometimes, and it just goes, just crazy. I'm sure you've seen it on TV. And I see people mentioning some of the actors and celebrities that lost their house, like James Woods and so forth. And yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. And Jamie saying that they lost her family home to fire in her sophomore year. So yeah, but luckily you're okay. So yeah, that's the good thing, right? But still really unfortunate. But anyway, guys, I just wanted everybody to know that there's no fires in my area. I'm safe. I shouldn't complain because it's super windy, which is not fun. But I'm not going to complain about that considering what other people are having to go through. The worst thing that happened to me today, guys, is today is garbage pickup day. Wednesdays is garbage pickup day. And my garbage cans are outside, and there's 3 of them. And the wind is so strong, it's blowing them over. And they're the kinds that have the lids that are attached, that open like that. And they get blown over. And I ran out early in the morning to stand it back up because I'm afraid, the trash is going to come out and it's going to blow all over the street. And I pick up the trash can, I put the lid up, and then I'm picking it up like that. And the wind is so strong, it blew the lid open while I was holding the trash, in the process of picking it up. And it blew the lid open and smacked me in the forehead really hard. It was like instant headache, and I had a headache for hours. I had a big red spot on my forehead also for hours. It's still a little tender. Anyway, that's the worst thing that's happened to me. So, what Well, let's see here. Joe asking, which guitars are you saving? Well, you know, if I did get an immediate evacuation order, it would be Kids, Buddy, that's the dog. And then after that, I would probably grab this one. I'd probably grab this one because I painted this one. This is a custom paint job by me. So this one's kind of irreplaceable, you know. And although I do have other ones, custom ones that I've done myself, you know, this one's quite spectacular. So I'd probably grab that one. And it plays and sounds awesome as well. I don't know if I would have time to grab more than one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like, you know, life or death. You can't really be thinking about guitars too much. And Bobby says, too windy to even fly a kite. That's true. And I kind of halfway expected little Buddy, you know, when I've taken him outside a few times to go on a walk, to go to the bathroom. And I half expected little Buddy to go flying up in the air and I'd be hanging on to him with the leash, you know, while he's like 3 feet in the air. That didn't happen, though. That didn't happen. Anyway. So let's see. What's everybody saying in the chat here? Yeah, searching for tone. Fires can start anytime. It doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. It's just dry conditions, you know? Dry conditions. Yeah, I'd probably have to grab, if I could grab 3 guitars, maybe I'd probably also grab my Ricotta, maybe the Tiger versus Dragon one. I could always have another one of those made though. That's not really total one of a kind. How much are the Dinky, the Jackson Dinky V's going for? I don't know. I haven't looked them up. You're talking about that one. Just I would Google it. Check Pro Audio Star. They seem to have really good deals on some of these pink Jacksons. In fact, I just bought another Jackson from Pro Audio Star. It was supposed to arrive today, but it's late and it's going to arrive tomorrow. And the only thing I'm going to tell you guys, it is literally the cheapest Jackson I've ever bought, by far. And it's brand new. It was like, well, I don't want to tell you how much it was off. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm not telling you the price. It was like 43% off, I think. Crazy inexpensive. So I'll be doing a video on that at one point. Yep. Dennis says, you know, I'm saving that Charvel. Yeah, maybe. You know, I could always buy another Charvel. It's, you know, it's not like, that's not irreplaceable. Can I play the West Creek in classical position? I probably could, but I don't really want to. I don't like playing in that position because for me, it shifts the neck like this way. And then I feel like I'm playing like this instead of like this. So it's a little bit awkward. Hello, GMAC. Yep. Yeah, Joker, ha, if that's how you say that. ESP and LTD, they should be at the NAMM show. That's only, what, 2 weeks away? So if they've got some new stuff coming out, hopefully they'll have it at the NAMM show, and I'll see it, and maybe take some pictures. I'm planning to do a live stream from the NAMM show, guys. I don't know if it's going to be on Friday or Saturday, but basically I'm going to walk around with my phone and just live stream as much as I can. You know, walk around all the guitar sections. It might take me like an hour or so. But hopefully you guys can tune in for that and check that out. And you should see a lot of cool stuff. Lee says, as fast as I shred, me, you could start a fire. Well, yeah, maybe, almost. Mr. JW, yeah, that wouldn't be happening. Got to grab the kids and the dog first. Alrighty, guys. So next topic. Got a new video. Actually, it's not a new video. I have a video coming out tomorrow. And it's not a new video because it is the Diamond Guitars video. I am re-uploading the Diamond Guitars video tomorrow. Yep. If you guys remember, there was some controversy with it. And when I say controversy, what I really mean is there was a bunch of trolls, for whatever reason, they got in the chat of that video and were saying a bunch of stupid stuff. And I ended up taking the video down, which I never should have done. It was my mistake. Should have just left it up to begin with. But anyway, the video is being uploaded again tomorrow afternoon. Probably not first thing in the morning. It'll be, I don't know, maybe around 11 or 12 or so. And I filmed a new intro. So the very beginning part of the video is new. And it does feature Metal Dude. So if you want to see more Metal Dude, tune into that video tomorrow. I don't know if the trolls are going to turn out in this one like they did in the last one, saying all kinds of stupid stuff and saying stuff that's not true. We'll see. We'll see. But if they do, whatever. Who cares? Feel free to, tell those trolls a thing or two in the comments if you so desire. Yeah. But keep it clean. Anyway, tomorrow on the Diamond Guitars video. What else? And then, of course, I've got, new videos coming next week. I'm always working on stuff. I was working on an all-new jam today, an original song that's going to be in one of my videos coming up, and it is for a custom build. It's not a guitar from Amazon or anything. It's one of my, I got the body, I got the neck, I finished it, I put it together. One of my custom builds, one of my cheapest ever custom builds, and I was working on that today, and I'm pretty happy with how that jam sounds. It is a happy-sounding song. Maybe a little like Joe Satriani-ish, maybe, that kind of happy guitar sound kind of thing that he does sometimes. Let's see. What else? Mr. JW, yes, I agree. It's better not to give them the attention. Absolutely. And you know what? I think I came to the conclusion, and I don't know why this happened. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but I think some of the trolling comments were spam bot trolls. I'm pretty sure. Why they were there? Well, you can decide for yourself, like, why would somebody sick spam bot trolls onto that video? Don't know. And I can't say for sure that they were spam bots, but I'm pretty sure some of the comments were from spam bots. When you looked at like the YouTube channel, like there's nothing there. And like the comment was coming from a name that I don't ever remember seeing ever comment on any of my videos ever. And it was just kind of like, yeah, a little bit skeptical if it was like a real person or not. But anyway, whatever. Whatever. Okay, guys. Tomorrow, I have 2 guitars that are supposed to be arriving, being delivered tomorrow. One of them is the Jackson guitar that I ordered from Pro Audio Star. The cheapest Jackson I've ever bought, ever. Even cheaper than this one. Another guitar that's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I don't want to tell you what it is because I want to wait, kind of keep you guys in suspense. But it is a stringed instrument. It's electric. You plug it in. It is unlike anything I've ever had, ever played, ever had my hands on. I don't even know at this point if I'm going to be able to play it in the video when I do the demonstration, when I do the review video of it. It's just, wow. I'm seriously not completely sure that I'll be able to play it. I think I will. probably not correctly. But yeah, that's coming tomorrow. But that video probably won't get uploaded until like March. I have to wait until March because the company asked me to wait till March. So anyway. So what's going on in the comments here? What's going on? Mason says he doesn't like the trims. He likes hardtails. Hey, that's not dumb. I like that too. And you want to upgrade to locking tuners. Yes, is there a brand? Yes, I would recommend, oh gosh, Geiker. Yeah, Geiker. Guyker, something like that. Geiker locking tuners are very good. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, that was quick. Yeah, Geiker locking tuners, they make excellent stuff. Eric says I could start a shred off with other YouTubers and show off my awesome skills. Well, you know, sometimes I have other people in my shred songs with me, like Lester and the Shredley, who was here earlier. So hopefully I'll get more of those. CT got a Donner DST 200, very cool. G-Mac talking about a Jackson he got. Okay, cool. Wow, Jamie Lynn says it's 18 degrees there. Woo! I'm really spoiled out here in California, and we just do not get weather like that, or where I'm at. Some areas of California, you know, California is very big. We have mountains with snow. It's not all beaches. CT Jaymz. What's a CT Jaymz? $66. I don't know what that is. Is that a brand? If it is, I haven't heard of it. Oh yeah, GMAC, Goto. Is that how you say that? Goto, G-O-T-O-H. I always look at that and say Goto. Time surfing alien thought I was getting buddy. Nope, somebody needed my help at the door there to open something. Didario, yeah, those are nice, but yeah, they're not cheap. Definitely not cheap. Wow, CD. Sorry, Jamie. CD Nelson has you beat. He's at 16 degrees and falling fast. Brr. Hello, BTCH. BT Chepe? Is that how you say that? And the rocker says he loves my plan. Do you mean my playing? Because I'm not sure what my plan is. I don't really have a plan. Oh my goodness. And Scott is throwing his name into the hat for coldest place right now. Mid-20s and the 40s. Brr! And I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, right? Sipping an iced tea. What is it, summer here? No. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. It's the Bud Man. Hold on a second, guys. I need to open something else again. Never mind. Oh, never mind. You know, I have the door closed for a reason. Anyway. Oh yeah, you meant to say plane. I figured you did. I figured you did. Minus 49 on the mountain. Johnny, I hope you don't live on a mountain, do you? How can you survive in minus 49? Jeez. Oh, Eric. Eric's like, hold my beer. We're at 16 degrees here too. Oh my goodness. Boy. A lot of people in some very cold places. But you do have beautiful winters, right? With the snow? I mean, I don't get that here. No snow here. You know, up in the mountains, I could drive to the mountains and find some snow, but Wow. Rod started at -1. Oh, Ramey. 8 degrees in Indiana. I had no idea that it got that cold in Indiana. And then again, I've never been to Indiana, and I don't really know anything about Indiana, but 8 degrees, jeez. Don't you guys ever feel like, I need to move somewhere warmer? Ugh, so cold. And we got TD Grasshopper, 22 degrees. Oh, all those temperatures, it just, oh, wow. Top 3 Striper songs. I don't know. Soldiers Under Command. That's the first one that comes to mind. I'd have to look at my CDs, and yeah, that's the only one that just comes to mind right away. Soldiers Under Command. Great song, great album. A lot of great songs on To Hell with the Devil. I saw them in concert on that tour, To Hell with the Devil, with Hurricane opening up. That was a great show. I wasn't even old enough to drive yet. My dad had to drive me and my best friend to the show, and my dad sat in the car in the parking lot while we were in watching the concert and waited for us to get out and then drove us home. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, Mitch, 21 degrees. Do any of you guys live in warmer temperatures? Am I the only one? Everybody's freezing their butts off except me. Sabbatical says, does the West Creek have any issues with the pickups? What do you mean? Like, what issues? They work. They work just fine. Every time I switch, use the toggle switch, it works. All the 2 volume knobs work. So can you be more specific? Calling on You. Yeah, that's a great Striper song. Calling on You. I really like both of those albums. Soldiers Under Command and To Hell with the Devil. Both really good albums. I don't have any ridiculous offer of the week, Marlon. Trying to think if I got any wacky emails. On Instagram, I get messages from companies wanting me to promote their pet products. I don't know why. Maybe on Instagram. Maybe they saw, when I posted a picture of Buddy on Instagram, but I never reply to those. I just delete those. I can't be promoting pet products. Okay, Paul, there you go, Paul. He's in Miami, 51 degrees. That's definitely a lot warmer than a lot of the other places. Tom, you're also in Florida? Okay. Retro Puffer. Toronto, 16 degrees, another cold place. Spice Girls, first concert. All right, cool. Put more clothes on. Why? Why should I? It's not even cold here. I did have a long sleeve on earlier, though, guys, because I think it might have, at one point, it might have got into the 50s. Oh, it was cold. Mr. JW says, it might be cold, but he's still drinking iced tea. There you go. A man after my own heart. Buddy needs his own channel. Yeah. Well, if Buddy could film and edit his own videos, then I would agree he would need his own channel. But he's not able to push the buttons because he doesn't have an opposable thumb. He can't type and push the buttons. Oh my gosh. It's so cold that even Jamie's car needs a blanket. Wow. Oh my goodness, Johnny Barr. Oh, so cold, guys. Oh, Michael had a crush on Baby Spice. Which one was that? Which one was Baby Spice? Is that the one that's married to David Beckham? I don't know which ones are which. Timothy says his first concert was Dio, The Last in Line. I only saw Dio on concert one time, and it was it wasn't Vivian Campbell. It was Craig Goldie, and I don't remember the album he was touring for, but I do remember that Megadeth was opening up, and they had Jeff Young on guitar, so that was their So Far So Good album. So whatever year that was. RJ's Cave is here. 18 degrees. Woo. And you're in New York, right? Yeah. Wow. So cold over there on the eastern side of the country. Should some bands only record albums? The problem is, Alex, the bands don't really make money releasing albums anymore. They only make money by touring and doing live shows. Because the industry's totally changed, you know? Nobody buys music anymore. But people will still buy tickets to go to shows, and they'll buy merchandise. So if the band needs to make money, they need to make a living. The only way that a lot of these bands can do it is just by continuing to tour and do shows. So I have not seen the Reverend guitar. I have not. Oh, Eric says Baby Spice was his favorite too. But which one was that? Did somebody answer that already? Which one was Baby Spice? Too bad you guys can't post pictures in the chat. I'll look it up later. Or I won't, because I'll probably forget, but whatever. Hey, before I forget, RJ's Cave is doing some kind of he's doing something out of the kindness of his heart, something to do with auctioning off a guitar, and it has something to do with autism. I don't know all the details. But if you want to know more about it, please go to RJ's Cave's channel and check out how maybe you could donate or get involved or something like that. Go to his channel. He's got videos about it. It's a guitar with like stripes, kind of looks like an Eddie Van Halen-ish guitar. And I'm sure he would be happy to tell you about that on his channel. Okay, Michael says Baby was the blonde. Okay, my favorite one was the one that married David Beckham. What's her name? Victoria Beckham? I always thought she was the cutest one. I don't know what her Spice Girl name was, though. Hey, Retro Puffer. What's up? Oh, Timothy says his second concert was Twisted Sister. Guess what, Timothy? My second concert was Twisted Sister. My first concert was Def Leppard, Pyromania Tour, 1983. Second concert was Lita Ford was the opener. Twisted Sister was the second act, and this was during their Stay Hungry tour. They had the outfits for Stay Hungry, and the headliner was Y&T. And man, that was an awesome show. And that's when they had the song Summertime Girls, and the robot came out on stage. Remember that big old robot they had? Man, when I think back, I loved that show. Lita Ford was awesome. That was when her first album was out. Remember the song? Gotta Let Go. She was touring for that album. I had that cassette, loved it. Twisted Sister, I had that one. Y&T, I had that one. Man, that was a killer show. That was my second concert. Scott says that Victoria was Scary Spice. Oh, no. And then RJ and Tyler says Posh Spice. That makes more sense. Posh. Yep. I didn't ever listen to their music or anything. I just thought she was the only real cute one. Keep on Running was a good tune. Is that Y&T? I already forgot. Y&T, man, that's an underrated band. They were so good in concert. Dave Menichetti, wow, they really blew the lid off that place. Robert, I already shredded the heck out of that West Creek at the beginning of the live stream. Jamie, I won tickets off the radio also. I used to win tickets from KNAC. You guys know what KNAC? You probably know what it is, even though if you don't live in Southern California, it was a pretty famous radio station. Guys used to wear t-shirts, KNAC. And I won a bunch of tickets. Always fun winning free concert tickets. Oh my gosh. Grasshopper saw Pink Floyd on a barge in Italy when he was in the army. What the heck? Really? What year was that? Crazy. Yes, Eric. Lita and Ozzy, If I Close My Eyes Forever. That was a very good tune. The new Striper is awesome. I have not listened to the new Striper album. I haven't checked it out. I should. Stu, I'll bet that was life-changing. 15 years old, and you see Yngwie, had you heard him before that? Did you even know who he was, or you were just like, what is this? Raimi, you saw Ozzy with Randy Rhoads, you lucky duck. I saw Ozzy with Zakk Wylde. I was supposed to see him on the Ultimate Sin tour with Jakey Lee, but they ended up canceling the concert. I don't remember what the reason was. We had tickets and everything, and then got refunded on the tickets, so that was a bummer. Tom, yes, I did know Michael Sweet was in Boston. He toured with them. Yes, I remember that. Oh, Marlon, asking about the Bald Shredder seal of approval. Yeah, I should talk about that. Have you guys noticed that in all of my recent videos, for probably several months now, I have not given anything the Bald Shredder stamp of approval? Have you noticed that? There's a reason for that. Tell me if you've noticed that, and then I'll tell you why I stopped doing that. I have a good reason. And I wonder if anybody, except for Marlon noticed, but I wonder if anybody else noticed that I haven't been doing that. Yeah, there's a lot of bands and a lot of tours that I wish I could have seen, that I didn't get to see in their heyday, like Rat. I did see Rat years later, but not the original lineup. A lot of bands. TNT, man. Okay, so the reason I stopped doing it, guys, is not because nobody told me to stop doing it. And nobody would, none of the companies were complaining to me, like, why didn't you give it the stamp of approval or anything like that? And the reason I started doing it in the first place is just, I'm trying to put something in the videos to make me different than all the other guitar reviewers out there. Just something, like a catchphrase or something. It's like, oh, the Bald Shredder, stamp of approval. So I wanted to, stand apart from the hundreds of other guitar channels. So that was just one thing that I came up with. But it started to get to the point where I would do a video of something, like a guitar or whatever, and if I didn't give it the stamp of approval, people would ask me in the comments, this one doesn't get your stamp of approval. Why didn't it get the stamp of approval? It's not good? You don't like this one? And then, so I'm sitting there going, you know, I can't give the stamp of approval to everything. If I give it the stamp of approval every single time, then it becomes meaningless. Because then it's like, well, if everything gets the stamp, how can everything get the stamp? That means everything's perfect, everything's good. But then if I don't give something the stamp, then people assume, oh, you must hate it. You must not like it. It must be terrible. But I only wanted to give the stamp to the stuff that I thought was like, oh, it's really good. I really like it. But then I was also thinking, you know, sometimes I might not totally love something, but somebody else will for different reasons because we all like different stuff. And so it just kind of started to be a headache because of those reasons, you know, people asking me, how come this didn't get the stamp of approval? And it's like, because maybe I didn't love it. And then, like I said, if I just did it all the time, then it would be like, well, that doesn't mean anything because you're just giving everything the stamp of approval. So I finally just decided it was better if I just don't do that at all. And then there's no question of like, does it get the stamp or it doesn't get the stamp? So that's why. That's why. That's the reason, guys. I hope that makes sense. And Joe says, if it isn't good, do a Pete Townsend on it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And Scott, yes, I have sent suggestions to improve products to a lot of places. And sometimes they listen, and sometimes they don't. So, yeah. I'll need a Raspberry Award as well. Yeah. Yeah. Then I get people mad at me. You know. I never saw Queensryche in concert. Never saw them. There, you know, there's as many concerts as I saw. There are a ton of bands that I didn't see also. Worst opening band I've ever seen. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. If you're talking about like big concerts, like a stadium show kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I'd have to go look at all my ticket stubs and then think about who the opening bands were. And yeah. Hey, thank you, Retro Puffer. He says my reviews stand on their own merit. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude. So I don't need any gimmicks, right? I'm already like annoying enough. I don't need any gimmicks to stand out from anybody. Mitch, you have a good week too and a good weekend. And keep warm, buddy. Keep warm. CD Nelson says he saw Billy Squier. He was so drunk he couldn't remember the words. Wow. Any concert so bad I left before the headliner? No, I don't ever remember doing that because if I bought a ticket, I was probably there to see the headliner. The only time that I remember going to a concert specifically to see the opener was when Dokken was opening for Aerosmith. And this was on their Back for the Attack tour, late 80s. And Aerosmith, you know, doing Dude Looks Like a Lady, whatever. I was not an Aerosmith fan, still not an Aerosmith fan. And I was there to see Dokken. And I think we left before Aerosmith finished because I was bored to tears watching Aerosmith. Mr. JW, no, I don't remember doing that. I don't think so. Cucumber says he almost forgot to hit the like. Hit the like, guys. Come on. You guys know I have memberships now? Should I show my membership video again? Some of you maybe you weren't here in the beginning. I'm going to show that video again, guys. Sorry. I want everybody to know I'm now offering memberships. Here we go. Check it out, guys. So you click on the subscribe plus, and then it brings up the membership thing, and I've got 3 levels: Shredder level 1, Shredder level 2, Super Shredder level 3. And when you click on those, you can see what the perks are. And if anybody is able to do any of those and you want to help support the channel a little more, I would be very appreciative of that fact. I think we've gotten 2 so far. It was Eric and Jamie. But if anybody else wants to jump on that, that would be awesome. There it is. Hit that join button just like that. Boom. And then do the rest of the whatever it asks you to do. Michael says he just subbed. Thank you, Michael. J. Dean, Ronnie Latectro from TNT, so underrated. I agree. TNT, one of my all-time favorite bands, and Ronnie, one of my all-time favorite guitar players. That guy is just amazing. And Tony Harnell, probably my all-time favorite singer. Yep. Mitch says, it says join. That's interesting. I wonder why mine says subscribe plus and yours says join. That's weird. You would think they would all be the same, right? I don't know. So either subscribe plus or join, guys. Okay, well, guys, we are at 8:02, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So just a reminder, guys, there will be a video tomorrow afternoon, and it is going to be the re-upload of the Diamond guitar review. And I don't know if that video is going to get attacked by the trolls again like the last one did. We'll see. We'll see. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and see for yourself. Check out the comments tomorrow. Sienna wants to know if my memberships contain guitar instructional video lessons. They might. They might. I don't want to say like, yeah, there will be one a week or one a month. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there will be some at some point, but I don't know how often. I just don't want to promise like a certain amount or a certain level and then like fall through on that promise. But for sure, there will be members only videos. And there's already one there now. There's already one there now. Okay, guys, I'm going to go a couple more minutes. Just in case. I'm going to give you another chance if you want to put a question or a comment in the chat, because I know I missed a lot of stuff. So anybody wants to throw your question back in the chat? I'm looking at the chat right now. I'll do my best to not let it go by without answering. Good night, Jamie. Good night, Dave. Good night, John Boy. Remember the Waltons at the end of the show when they had to say goodnight to like 20 different people? Good night, Marlon. Anybody? Questions, comments? Circus Bear Moto. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for appreciating my Fesley review. Favorite sad power ballad? Well, maybe it's Love Bites by Def Leppard. I mean, how much more sad can you get than saying Love Bites? Oh my goodness, we got somebody in the back there. I'm still on my live stream, Emma.
Can you open this?
I've got to open nail polish, guys. Okay, there you go.
Where's the camera?
Camera's right there.
Look at my nails. I did them.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Circus Bear Moto. Any downside to action too low? T. Jose. Yeah, if you have the action too low, you're more likely to get like buzzing frets. And you know what? If it feels weird because it's so low, raise it up a little bit. I've actually had to do that myself sometimes. You know, I've had sometimes the action is just, it's too low and I didn't like the way it feels, so I raised it up a little bit. You got to get it right in that sweet spot where it's comfortable for you. Whether it's low, medium, whatever. Tears of Fire, yes. I had that cassette. I had that cassette with that song on it. Circus Bear Moto, the best online learning platforms. This is my recommendation every time. You need to check out Lester Mitchell. Lester Mitchell. He's got a YouTube channel. He does online lessons. He also has online like programs that you can buy with videos and tabs and all that stuff. He's one of my favorite guitar players, and he's really good at teaching guitar. Lester Mitchell. Yes, Alone Again. Of course, I love Dokken. That's my other favorite band. I immediately thought of that one also, but I just said Love Bites. There's a lot of 80s sad power ballads. They're always about like that, you know, having your heart broken and whatever. Okay, guys, that's it. So, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to say goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend. Watch my video tomorrow. And if you watch it tomorrow, come back on Friday and check the comments again, because last time the trolls waited until the middle of the night to come in and attack the video. So watch it tomorrow and then come back and check it Friday and Saturday if you want to. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do my countdown. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. See you next time, guys.